Isn't this crazy? I don't look exhausted. So it's 9:58 p.m. I'm gonna be going to bed. I'll probably be in bed in an hour, if I'm being honest. Let's get into this. So, I went to bed at, like, around 10 p.m. last night. I needed to sleep, and by golly, did I get it. So I got 8.5 hours of sleep, because, like I said, school's the next day. Gotta wake up at 6:30, unfortunately. Yeah, so I was able to get to bed at 10, which is a very good time to get to bed. The latest I want to do is 11, which is, unfortunately, what I'm doing tonight. But that's okay. The reason why I want to do minimum 11 is so I can get 7.5 hours of sleep. But let's say, like, something ends up going on, I have to stay up till 11:30, then so be it. But, for the most part, I want to keep it bare minimum at 11 so I can get 7.5 hours of sleep. Because I want to make sure I'm getting enough. I should be getting 8 every day, so I want to try being in bed at 10:30. I think that's a good time. That's 8 hours of sleep, which is perfect. That's how much sleep I think is good for me. I think that's perfect. Of course, would more be better? Yes, but I think on weekdays, considering I'm waking up at 6:30, getting to bed at 10:30, I think is perfect. I think that's absolutely perfect. And hey, if I get to bed at 10 or something, bam, there you go. 8.5 hours. I'm able to get more sleep, and then on weekends, I can sleep in if I want to. So, yeah. So basically, yeah, woke up this morning, had breakfast, and rode to school with my friend, as I'm doing every day now. But school was pretty good. First period, great, loved it. Finished my assignment, which was an 100-point assignment. It was a big one. I finished it with flying colors, baby. Hasn't gotten the grade yet, but flying colors, baby. I'm confident that it's an A. It is an A, so you already know. So that's pretty cool. And I think he said that my teacher said everything's getting graded for his class this either Wednesday, so tonight, which I don't think is the case. I think he's doing it this weekend, so, or like at the end of the week, so yeah. Excited to see my grades. Oh yes. Yeah, so I finished early, so I got to just listen to music on my phone and just be on my phone. Because this teacher was really chill. He's like, hey, as long as you're not doing anything inappropriate, I will let you do whatever you want in this class. Just as long as you get the work done and you follow along, you're good. But don't be a distraction. Don't let, a phone or something like that. Don't distract yourself. And, if you finish all your work, just chill. Do what you want. Very cool. Very cool. Cool. So, yeah. I was just looking through apps and stuff. I didn't play any games. But next time I'll play Geometry Dash in class. But anyway, second period though. Oh golly. I got angry. Basically, we are in engineering, we are currently making this motor car thing, this mini car thing. Cause is that the thing we're doing now? Cause we were starting this thing where we were gonna make a miniature 2x2 foot tall garage thing. But I guess we're doing this motor car now, so okay, guess we're doing that. But let me tell you something, I got frustrated. Cause see, I don't know how, but it seems like everybody knows all the instructions and knows exactly what to do, while I'm just sitting there being stupid because I don't know what anyone's doing at the time. But I'm able to figure it out because I asked the teacher. But I got to this one step, and it's hey, just screw these screws in.
I know, yeah. It is just really funny.
Simple.
Oh, that's bad.
Which is what made me mad. Because it took... went for 20 minutes.
Is it my equipment?
Trying to screw it in.
Hold on. No, don't touch my phone.
when they wouldn't screw in. I got so frustrated, I was trying not to bang my desk and scream. I was so frustrated. However, the good news is my teacher was able to come over. He gave me a new screw, and believe it or not, the new screw worked. So basically, I think I just got given bad screws for the job that are like just barely too big. So that's cool. But I was able to do it, and I'm like one step behind, like probably 3/4 of the class. But that's okay, because next time I'm in the class, which is Friday.
Smell that smoke, dude?
Yeah, I do. We should be able to catch up, and it's not one of those things that takes a while. It's like 5 minutes, I think, if I do it right. So
that's not real
should be
bouncy.
good.
What are you doing?
That's bouncing.
Bouncing.
I'm going up and down.
That's what
Can you get out of my chair, please?
Oh my gosh, I needed it for 2 seconds. Chill.
Also, titu, puppy, baby. What?
Shit, broke it open again. Damn it!
That's fun. Third period, that was fire. I laughed my butt off my teacher, and everything was great. And we finished early, so we played 4 corners, and I won. Which means I got an extra credit point, I guess, so that's pretty cool. Even though that class I already had like 104% because it's easy. So, and I also do the work, so yeah. Oh yeah, the pig. Cool. So basically, after that, rode my bike home, as I do, with my friend, of course. And you know what? I was like, this is a nice day. I'm gonna go on a bike ride. So basically, my friends was like, hey, you guys want to go on a bike ride? We're like, okay. So I left at about 12:30. So a couple hours after school ended, and I just took that time to eat lunch and do like a couple of little things. And then went on this bike ride. And it was like an hour and a half-ish. Hour and a half when I was gone. But basically, rode up to my friend's house. Then we rode down to Walmart. We chilled at Walmart. And then I rode home. Because they were going to ride somewhere else. But, like, yesterday, you guys saw how exhausted I was. Like, I couldn't do anything yesterday. And so, I've been tired today. I got enough sleep. And other than that bike ride, I really didn't have much exercise today. But the bike ride's good, because at least I'm getting exercise in. And there's a reason, and I went home, and I think that was a good choice. And I walked my bike a decent amount of it, because some of it's uphill, so that I just wouldn't hurt myself, because I don't want to hurt myself. Like right now, my legs hurt, because I still have to do this every day, which has been so hard. I've actually like almost failed this challenge this week, and just been like, I'm done. I can't do this. But me being the committed self I am, I'm not going to fail this. I will not let myself fail unless I can't do this. So.
See, now it's back.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm getting worried because I might be in the house.
I don't smell it anymore.
It's not those, you dork. It's not the light bulbs.
Yeah, so.
This was an inch. Oh! She should not be doing that.
I got back. And I chilled. Wonder the next shit. I just chilled. Played on the Wii a little bit. Got kicked off the Wii. And I just chilled in my parents' room. Until like 7:30, 8 p.m. And I know I did make a sandwich in that time. I did make a sandwich. Some point in there. For the most part, I was just sitting there chilling, watching videos, and getting my day off that I so well deserve because there's no track on Wednesdays. And I found out this is my last week of track. I only got 2 more days of track. And also, the video project I'm working on, I only got 1 stream left for. The second to last stream, unfortunately, I got the timing wrong, and it got deleted off Twitch, so no highlights for that one. But there was, like, nothing that happened that day other than I started stream, and then I had to end it because phone was being funny money. But then the day when it wasn't being funny money was the day I beat the level. And I already got some help, and somebody already did, like, I think just over an hour of the stream. And then my good buddy Caspery got some clips from the first hour and a half of the stream. So basically there's still about 2.5 hours to go through. And I want to go through, I'm going to go through a good amount of them. I'm going to do like an hour a day because I got like 3 days before the stream gets deleted. So I'm not going to rush it. But I'm going to try to do like at least an hour a day until it's done. And if I have extra time and I'm really feeling it, and I'm probably going to do this, I'll probably go through the first hour and a half again, because I'm glad Casper did get some clips, and he did a good job. But it was like 6 or 7 clips, I think, in total. And for an hour and a half, that's very small. That is very small compared to how many highlights I've gotten in total. Because usually in that time period, I'll get like 20 to 25 sometimes, I think. So like, or at least like 20, 15 to 20, no matter what. So I might just go through that and just find other mini highlights, because I mean, the ones he got are like the main things, the juicers. But you know, there's some other like smaller highlights that I definitely want to get, but that's only if I have extra time, which I usually do. But I'm glad Caspery helped out. But I'm only gonna do that just in case. But yeah, Caspery helped out, and that's greatly appreciated. Caspery's like the only other person who's helped out other than Shay. So yeah, and Shay of course did do an hour today. Shay was even like, yeah, I can do from an hour and a half of the stream to 4 hours, and I was like, okay, but something came up, so she was only able to do an hour. But you know what? That's fine, because every little bit helps, and I was just so happy to get some help with that. But basically, never mind that. But basically, that just means next week things are going to be much easier. Things are going to be much easier because track is going to be done, and this project I think might be finished. Or at least like getting the highlights should be done, and that means I get a break. I get to calm down, and I get to do this at my own pace, because now that we got all the clips and all the highlights, like once we do that, there's no more time limit. Now it's just finish the video, which means I'll be able to stream and do stuff and just have a good time. But basically, at around 8 p.m., I did have to do that assignment that was due yesterday, because I couldn't do it yesterday. And I even sent like a 2-paragraph thing to my teacher telling him like why I wasn't able to get it in, because I'm just one of those students who, if I get something in late, I'm not just gonna be like, yeah, I was lazy. Oh my god, my team, dumbass. I'm not gonna, you just be late just to be late. I always have a reason if I have an assignment turn in late. And this time it was just because I physically was so exhausted that mentally I could not do anything either. I couldn't do anything yesterday. It was rough. Like having to read 8 chapters of a book while taking notes. Like, not notes like what's happening in the story, but analyzing and observing it. No way that was happening yesterday. But I got it done, and I think I did a good job. I'm hoping for an A, minimum B. Like, so an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. That's always my goal. 8 through 10 out of 10. That's usually what I go for with these assignments, so. Yeah. But I got it done. And Then I had one other assignment due today that I finished. And then I did my bouncing. I'm going to have dinner, take my shower, and I'm going to bed. So I got like 45 minutes to do all that, so let's see if I can do it. But yeah, so that's really it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful today, even afternoon, night. Good night, good night. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you all again tomorrow or in the next one. Bye-bye, and don't eat pickles. See you later, guys.